What is up, people? Welcome to GreaverTV. Biggest match of the season so far right here. That is right, it is Capping for a Cause 3. And this is 1D, now known as Fray, picking up some sponsorship, versus Team Immunity Intel. And this is going to be massive. I know I always say that, but I've been looking forward to this match all season. These two teams have been squaring off, and I think it's going to be pretty good. So on the teams we do have for IM, we have Sheep on Scout. We also have Hellscream, the usual Scout, on there, and we have Bonobo on Medic, Aporia and Yuki on Soldiers, and Bulk on Demo. I was under the impression that Yuki had moved to Demo, but apparently, due to roster stuff, they have got Bulk in on Demo for tonight. And if we flip it over to the Fray side, of course, we've got Turmo on Demo, the DM Powerhouse, Tsunami on Medic, Ori and Soul on Soldiers, that's a nice combination, and Snowblind and Zombie Master, who I can only assume is Boat, on Scout. So I've been joined by No Mercy for this cast. What is up, dude?
Evening, Griever. I'm pretty excited as it looks like we're just getting started for this first rollout. Hard to know who's going to win this, but I'm definitely going to be watching the demos at the start.
Yeah, most def. I actually missed the start of that roll. Things are getting underway though. Twin Soldier Bombs. See, Ori's going to go down really early, but Bulk is actually going to get picked off as well. That's a really good early advantage. Blue looks to have some pretty good positioning here. We see the Scout pressuring the Demo, and we also see Snowblind and Boat go down under the point. And IM's going to get the first cap.
I am doing really well to win that despite losing Bulk so early. It seems like the managed to mitigate the Demo Man by just being aggressive while Turmo was out of stickies.
Yeah.
As going around the corner here, that is Yuki, they're doing well to check for a soldier on that little high drop down around corner. As yeah, I think Tsunami wants to lead the troops. They're going to Uber here onto the second point to try to defend it. Nice aggression from high. They've Ubered fairly late second, and but losing Yuki is probably going to hurt IM as they seem unsure if they want to keep committing here.
Oh, wow. Wow. Left click, right click, and rockets from above.
Yeah, Soul timing that counter Uber aggression to perfection there. Aporia is the only one left alive. I like where he's holding. He might be able to get the Scout. That's all he wants.
Oh!
Boat too good.
Boat.
Casually walks away on, what's that, 2 HP?
Oh, wow.
Smiley for his troubles.
Yeah, big smiley. Huge place.
Enough time was delayed here though. IM are already back into mid. Turmo wants to push, but seeing just overwhelming numbers is getting the better of it. As Sheep takes out Snowblind in a Scout gel on the flank. Not that really counts for much, but
they might
should consolidate. Yeah, they won't want to push now.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. I mean, there's only a 10% Uber advantage. And with that player, of course, things are going to swing around again. So we'll probably be seeing IM push when they get Uber. Can't imagine they're going to run this dry.
So it looks like Fray / One Direction are deciding once again to opt for a sort of a floor hold on the roller door. They don't have Uber yet. I'm not sure if that is influencing the decision. I'll just assume it's because they like the flexibility to have their Demo be able to fight out of the corner. But it does kind of look like if IM wanted, that they could just walk around the corner fairly unopposed here. As there's no stickies there, there's no pressure, and that's what Yuki wants to do here. Taking a bit of spam from the Scout, that is no doubt Boat watching it, and Ori the secondary is up on the high ground just spamming down.
You see Yuki kind of walking his way in. Yeah, and he's actually got some really good damage on players already. Snowblind is going to go down. Obviously both Ubers have been popped. We're going to go sky high to see how this fight eventuates.
Oh, Sheep getting caught out, a bit too aggressive post Uber. While Bulk comes in nicely timed, just waiting for the Uber to end. Walks in, lays stickies on the door, and pipes Turmo as well for his troubles.
Yep, so I am going to get control of that with no issues at all. Yeah, they ended up going in their favour.
Both teams were super low on health there as that point was capped as well, so just showing the advantage of... Oh, a Scout got in around behind to mid. That is Boat. He's going to run right into Sheep and will lose that Scout duel, but Snowblind on Sniper.
Yeah, but they need to get on the point. Scout is on there. Not going to happen. And this Scout's on a bit of a suicide mission coming in right now. Is he going to be able to pick the medic? Is he going to be able to get out? I don't know. Poor Sheep.
That's Sheep 101.
Yeah. So Bonobo, 66% Uber, falling back. He wants a friend. And checked it out.
He'll be mad that he's not healing.
Oh, hard.
If he doesn't get this Uber up, I think he's going to get it up in time, because they don't really know how much Uber that he doesn't have. But yeah, he will get it up just before they push the mid, which is pretty important. They're really banking on him getting that in time. As it looks like they're just going to wheel around to second as Fray move into mid. Interesting decision. Both teams have Uber on their respective caps. And I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Soul on the corner seems to be doing a lot of work for One Direction, just coming in from the flank.
Look at the middies. Oh,
Bonobo
well.
Finally taken
You're going to
down.
get bulk there as well. And Bonobo.
Extra play. It's just too many numbers for IM though. Just the two alive is not enough, despite losing their medic earlier in that. In fact, I'd be worried that Boat and Tsunami are not even going to be held last here if there's a sudden rush. Never mind, the reinforcements finally arrive.
Yeah, so they do have players up. Looks like Snowblind has swapped to Sniper. Wants to pick him something up for his troubles. And he spotted some feet.
I'm not sure if I like defensive Sniper and Scout. It seems so weak when you could be running Engineers and Heavies and defensive stuff. Like, there's some really, really good Heavy and Sentry lockdowns you can do on this last point. And it's not hard to push off, so there isn't really a huge punishment for being that defensive.
Yeah, well it looks like Snowblind has swapped out.
Whoa,
Cool.
they're going to push out with this Uber. Not a bad decision, but a bloody aggressive one. And it didn't work. Yeah, they'll be wondering why they tried that, as Bonobo did the right thing and lived under all costs, prepared to let
They did get
Blackzilla
bulk.
die.
Yeah, so I mean they get bulk, but as you say, they have Uber. So Yuki's going to do. Is that a rocket jump? I'm not sure.
I think he hit his head.
Yeah.
Silly Yuki.
Silly Yuki, right?
Another fairly ineffective Uber there by IM pushing into last. Bulk not being there probably played a part, as now he's in. He wants to solo this, takes down Boat, moves towards the point, huge headshot.
Oh my lord.
The respawn Scout, they need to kill this Pyro. Oh my god.
That's how you kick off
Sheep,
a
you're a
C4C
freak.
match. That is how you kick off a C4C match. Huge. Alright, well I'm going to be watching bulk on this rollout, no mercy, but what do you think of the first round?
It was pretty close, pretty to and fro. I'd be looking to see if this map is just defined by the rollouts, which I doubt, but it has been the case in the past, a la the rewound IM game earlier.
Yeah, that's for sure. And looks like Fray has quite an advantage here. IM shut out. Scout from behind, that would be Sheep not going for. And did I miss a Yuki bomb in there somewhere? I didn't see where Yuki went down.
Nah, he just got spammed to low health and then tried to live and didn't.
The control point is being captured.
Alright, well this is looking really good for Fray right now anyway. Bonobo is probably going to get his Uber, but they're being so aggressive, they're not wasting any time, they're going to push on their advantage, and if they go right now, they...
Ori in on the point, fast rocket jump to it. I'm not sure they can do much to avoid this IM, they're just going to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Bonobo is going to get 97, 98% Uber. Oh my gosh, he's going to...
No!
He dies at 99!
Wow. Wowee.
That Uber would have saved him as well. He was on the scout, he knew who he had to save, and there was enough low Fray players. Oh, he'll be pissing himself.
Indeed he will be.
As Bulk botches his rollout, something chronic, they decide to go underneath instead. Which just goes to show how close mid is to like last. Like, it's such a short path.
Oh, hard out. So Red getting really aggressive for their soldiers on the left. They're going to lose Snowblind. Really aggressive on that demo though.
Bulk missing
got a bit of height
every single
advantage.
pipe. And walks into one from Turbo. You goose. But it doesn't matter because Turbo and Tsunami are already out there. Oh, Poria tries to go big.
Oh, Sheep!
Sheep with the finish off. That's very, very tight aggression. Exactly what you want to see when you've got small advantage.
Yeah, I didn't actually see how low Sheep was in the middle of that. He could have been on 2 health for all I knew. But
Yuki wants Turbo as well. Scout in on Bonobo. He will not want to Uber here, but he decides to play it safe. That should be fine though. Tsunami's still dead. No, they want to get in on last. Oh, actually, I don't like that at all. Yuki decided to try to win the round on his own. And then realized
he's still there.
Oh my god, hurry up and die. Jeez, James.
James
alright.
uses the power of the weeaboo.
Equal Ubers and Termo spawned in time. I'm actually a bit surprised that he's spawned so fast, but basically means a full reset.
Pretty much. I mean, look at
So
those
despite
Ubers, they're almost
6
even.
downing on rollout, because of that 1 scout aggression, which was a respawn scout, Fray were able to hold last. And that's really telling, like, for new scouts when they think, oh, we lost mid, they're not doing anything dumb. You know, sometimes high-risk plays like what Snowblind did there is exactly what Fray needed, and if it failed, they would have lost the round, but if he hadn't tried it, they would have lost the round, so, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good to see. We see the soldier bomb come in, and
Wow,
Tsunami.
gonna lose.
Yeah.
That's gross. How did he survive? So low.
23 health, I believe, Jesus.
He
But
hasn't
here comes
got Uber yet. There we go.
Do they know, he's got it now? This is not looking good for IM.
Is that... who's behind the point? Is that a bad guy? Yeah, it is. Sheep is in a schedule with Snow. He's gonna probably win it. Snowblind's missing every single shot. But Soul Rock's up to help.
Not even cool. Righto, we'll back out on 7 point. You can see, obviously, Tsunami has that 100% Uber advantage. Is this going to turn nasty with this bombing soldier? No, it's not.
Yeah.
They actually...
I don't know where that soldier came from.
Yeah, I think he must have jumped from up top. But yeah, we see so much demo spam. They're
dead
actually going to
soldier.
lose this soldier.
Whoa,
what the fuck? How did you walk out of there?
You could say he had an escape plan.
God, Sam, what the hell? It's like he used Windwalk, actually, which is just about as bad a joke. But, Snowblind going down in the start of that engagement there. And Ian kind of...
Sniper, I don't know if I like that.
Is he?
He'll probably hit everything though and it'll be alright. Actually, he's missing a lot at the moment. Hell and Aporia doing enough damage just on their own though. I'll consolidate the cap. Fray looks like they've just decided to go to last here. And Ubers are... I mean, that's functionally equal. 10% is probably not enough difference. Oh, actually, I take it back. Tsunami is just healing Termo, and that's like... slowly whittling away this Uber disadvantage. Like, that was 8% and now it's, what, 15%? Just because he wasn't healing a player that was taking damage.
I think they're going to get bulk here.
What?
And Bonobo!
What was that?
Oh, what the hell? Okay, so they've reset that, but that's still...
And Aporia's gonna cap. Oh, he has the pain train as well. Like that was
Wow.
that was clearly a strat.
The control point is
I don't know why they did it, but it almost worked.
It did almost work. And going to stop the majority of the team from getting forward spawn as well.
Yeah, getting
So-
a cap with nice.
Sheep, Yuki, bulk.
Whenever I've pushed out from last as the defending team on this map, I always feel so naked to the repush. Because like
yeah.
most of the time the people that come to defend from the forward spawn will come from like the valley side, not the corner, because that's just where the forward spawn is.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it fast enough, suddenly there's just like their
This
entire
massive
team
wave.
rocks up and splits you in half, and it's, oh my god, it's so brutal. You have
Yeah.
to be really fast on the repush.
Yeah, well, that's half the thing. You want to get everyone on the cap, and at the same time you want people with height advantage in case they do try to split you down the middle, and it's... yeah. So it looks like Soldier is going for, that would be Aporia. He's sitting up on the ledge there.
I think they seem to assume that they have a Uber disadvantage here.
Yeah. Well, it's how it looks, but
It should be, frankly.
yeah.
It's just another product of it's just one of those little like small disadvantages you don't really realize when you're pocketing your demo so much. That there's just more windows where no one is self-damaging and you just lose like 15 to 20% here and there.
And we see Yuki with this push as he comes in. Tries
That's
to
a
jump up
nice
behind.
solo Uber. He did a lot of damage as Bonobos.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Wow. Snowblind initiated Operation Suicide Bomber right there and paid dividends. Just ran up 5 people and killed the medic.
Oh, but look at this Scout versus... Oh, man. Hellscream. Doing work. This players may have been low, but it does not change a thing.
Yeah, pretty big, and just as importantly was the fact that Bulk was able to hold that corner as demo. Which, to be fair, is like incredibly easy. All you have to do is put stickies there and no one can ever get through it.
Let's have fun. Yeah, for those of the people watching the stream, I actually have no control over what happens with HUD Reload. I'm not streaming. That would be Zach from Age of Ultra. Zach, HUD Reload scheme, son.
Is it ugly? I'm sure it's cool.
I'm sure it looks great. Well, I know it's in glorious 720p, which is good enough already. Whoa! Someone just took a headshot. Was that Tsunami? And we've got a pause.
Yep, we have got a pause. Don't panic if it doesn't make any sense. Alright.
Hellscreen.
He's top fragging for them as well. That is, I don't want to be mean, but that's like really impressive.
No, it is, but honestly, I think he's just constantly improved over the last 6 months. Like, just consistently.
Yeah.
You know, watching him with Antoine and stuff, and you slowly started to see him, like, almost take some of Antoine's thunder in some matches. And I mean, that's, you know, so it's really good to see.
So it's 1-1. And scouts are leading the scoreboard for both teams. Secondaries are down the bottom, but that's not to be particularly surprised. Oh, yeah, these guys are pausing for me. Yeah, cool. I don't want to have to worry about that.
Is being contested.
Oh, crikey, and I was AFK. Kind of missed that
100%
restart.
Uber advantage as well here. This will be interesting. I think Denobo is going to get his Uber up in time, which is nice. But, defensive sniper. Well, they got caught by surprise. Termo came in from the right, managed to pretty much tear I am asunder. But,
Yeah, they've managed to pick up Soul. Look at that, they're going to lose Aporia, but...
yeah, and Yuki's really hurt as well. Yuki does well to survive using the high ground just as a resting perch.
Yeah, Bulk doing a good job of, you know, getting some stickies in through the door there without taking too much damage.
So the problem is, how do you push this with a sniper? Is it's
Oh, sheep.
He's getting the angles. Tomo's giving him a head to shoot at. Oh, as a warrior, I actually completely missed that.
Oh, wow.
What? What's boat? Where's boat? What are you doing?
I'm not too sure what happened there. I could have sworn sheep had that head.
Alert.
And IM's pretty much just gonna fall out here.
Right, I think boat just
no!
ran at them
Big
from
of it.
Valley.
Tsunami's on 98%.
Yep, 3v5. Don't do it. Don't do it, Yuri. Yeah, smart decision. He can definitely. Oh, Ori, why? That wasn't the time or the place.
That wasn't even. That was just nothing but a thing.
Well, Scat's leaked. Tomo decides. Guess he's gonna have to take the Uber. But stickies are everywhere. Oh, if he gets the medic here, my gosh, that was really well timed with him and boat. Clearly, the
Oh,
that
look
was
at
called.
Aporia.
They want that medic so badly. Oh, and Aporia's gonna come in behind and kill Tsunami.
Very
That would have
nice.
worked. It's hard. Hindsight is 20/20, but if only one scat had gone ahead and the other one bothered to go back and cap, that could have been so
Yeah.
much more.
Oh look,
fluid.
Hellscream's gonna run out for some apparent reason. I do not know why. Meanwhile, Boat was
He's
trying to
just
push
a
down on the
curious.
left. Yeah, just a curious man. And oh, look at that, Turmo, big on Hellscream there.
This is getting messy.
Yeah. No doubt about that. And IM's just muscling their way back out. Hopefully they haven't got anyone in a back capping position.
Bulk
3
not
times
using
cap.
Pain Train. That's interesting.
Really?
By interesting, I mean
What the fuck?
why?
Yeah.
I remember when it first came out, and I was like, why would you possibly want to wear that thing? Surely 10% is just not worth it. But the amount of times I've seen the difference between ×1 and ×2 cap be the difference, I definitely changed my tune.
Well, someone like Turmo's certainly not going to notice it with a medic strapped to his back most of the time anyway. Need Turmo with the porter medic.
I feel like I am itching to push here. Like, they don't have much Uber advantage, but like just basic game theory says here you do, because
Yeah.
you held a last push kill their medic.
Got the motion. And having a look
probably
at the
know.
scores here, so obviously Hellscreen DC'd, he was top scoring for IM before, wasn't he, other than the medic. Yuki on 25. Looks like we've got the push coming in now. Obviously Boat and Snowblind top scoring for Fray. Boom.
Well, catching
that
out
was-
Termo there is a pretty big loss. He'll be like, that's the key pick there. Snowblind was basically suiciding,
Yeah, well
but
that's
with
what I
demo
was
down, they've got to
wondering.
give it up.
It looked
There's
a lot
no
like
way
a
they meant
suicide,
to
but
die.
4 times
Cap.
cap, they are going to beat that.
Oh,
If they-
no,
oh,
they're
no,
not.
but the
They
points
just
have been
Uber
blocked.
stand on it. I don't know how to respond to this.
Oh, Yuki knows how to respond to this. Oh no! That's
Yuki
why they
Yuki gets back and deals with. Oh, that's not too trivial. But Snowblind is in flanking. Snowblind decides to go for the medic and not last, but he's gonna get Yuki.
Oh, and
Yeah.
here comes Turmo. Bonobo's got to be careful. No, they are going to commit.
Yeah, that back cap went horribly wrong when they realized that Tsunami had Uber.
Indeed it did. Snowblind's in. I think he's going to be able to pick sheep. No. No sheep. No sheep. Who is this soldier and what is he doing? It is Yuki and he's gone down. That gets Tsunami, Turmo, and
Wow,
Boat.
sheep. That was insane.
Yeah.
Our control.
Alright, 1 up on the attacking team, so that pretty much triggers a full push. He is taken down. Bulk with his...
Only Snowblind got forward.
Have you noticed that Bulk's wearing the new parrot hat?
I think he was telling people about that hat and he was really, really proud of that hat.
Do you think the parrot, like, is happy that it's under a rain cloud? If I was the parrot, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed as well.
As he just casually kills Soul there for wandering no particularly good reason out.
Oh, and it's the sheep! It's
See,
the
I don't-
sheep! Oh,
So
Boat.
aggressive by Fray. Picking off players one by one.
I am just aren't having it.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
It'll probably turn out okay so long as Tsunami actually gets his Uber up. That Uber is ticking really slowly. They need him to have it for last. Like, that was the idea behind that play, that it was low risk because they'd hold last anyway.
I
But he
just
doesn't
saw
have
a
Uber yet.
scout down there. There is a scout behind somewhere.
Boat taken down.
Oh,
Uber
Bulk! Bulk with the stickies! Oh, he's not going to be able to...
I think Bulk does have the pain train equipped now. As, yeah, there's too many kills here. Bonobo is dead, but that doesn't matter when you have 5 players that can aim.
So, score back to 2-1, and this match is just riveting, dude. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's been high action but low scoring. We've seen a lot of to and fro, which is really what I like to see.
Oh, hard out.
I don't know if teams feel like that reflects their struggles to push last, but it seems more like teams are willing to take high risks to suicides. Tsunami opting to go up top left to meet up with Tomo. It's more of the role that I'm used to seeing, but Sheep and Hell just pairing up and getting 2 quick kills.
Yeah, that was quite well engineered, actually, with the push on the right.
Yeah, when your scouts suddenly get 2 kills and it becomes a 4v6, those are like... What did this soldier dance? Yeah, pretty standard sort of stuff there. Fray know they just have to retreat, and it's pretty easy for them to retreat as well with their demo and Med still comfortably alive and unpressured.
Yeah, they're actually going to pick off a Poyer upstairs. Going to get a
If
boat.
Tsunami had Ubi here, I have no doubt that Fray would go out there and defend, but he just didn't have it up in time.
Yeah.
And I think miscommunication there as a result got both scouts dead because Snowblind and Boat were just assuming that they would go out.
Right, well, let's see what happens with this push. Stunted a little bit. Tsunami has popped Uber. Look at this, they've managed to get the red demo by himself. No, he is actually going to get some support. And this blue soldier's going to jump up there. He is going to get picked, though. That is Yuki, and of course, Bulk is down. And that's a successful defense.
Yeah, that's a lot of
that's
damage
a
lost.
sheep!
Scouts rushing in. Tsunami did not see it coming and almost got taken out. In fact, it does get taken out as Aporia finishes it. But losing a... Wow, Aporia lived. That's really nicely played by him, just sort of doing the flyby. He pulls out his equalizer to escape, and it's a pain train.
Oh, well, sheep.
Oh, Aporia. He'll be laughing at that one.
Yeah, indeed. So, Boat and Sheep have faced up a couple of times. Sheep just came out on top in that particular exchange. Just managing to chase him back.
Well, they got the med. That's really all that really counts.
Yeah.
Oh, as they
Oh.
get him again,
And they
and
get...
Bonobo drops Uber. Alright.
Oh,
That's one way to
wow.
use 90% Uber advantage.
Jesus.
Throw it away and win anyway.
So, we are into half-time now, people. Absolutely crazy first half. Take a look at the score. Sheep on 48 points on IM. So he's back up top scoring, and IM Hell would have been up there with him. But yeah, interesting to check out the scores between the soldiers. Yuki's on 40 points right now. Poirier's sitting on 21, whereas we've got 28 and 16 on the Fray side. But Medic's surprisingly even yeah. Even though he would have been healing Turmo a bit more.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like we're going straight into the second half. Neither team wants to wait. 3-1 was the halftime score in favor of IM.
Indeed. I'm probably going to watch the sheep cam on this rollout, actually. I want to see what's happening with these scouts, because the plays they're making at the start have been quite interesting so far.
Hellscream looks like he's just holding the valley, trying to control ground, looking for an opportunity. I think I picked the wrong person to watch. Hasn't done anything yet, and then gets 2 shot by Snowblind, who gets a double kill as well. Big work by the Fray scouts there.
I am falling out, and Soul's on 4 and Snowblind is on 3.
Yeah, but they're just capping. That was nicely done. Good use of their health.
Oh, most definitely. And I am going to push straight in over the top of this.
And Bonobo is going to live on 5 HP with 97% Uber. That'll be our Snowblind wishing he'd tickled him just that little bit more.
There goes the pop. Nice force.
Yeah, very big pop. And Bonobo's going to come out of this Uber with like 0% health as well. So he knows that. Goes back and grabs a health pack. That Uber is way too late. Just lost a few players. That's not what Fray wanted. They are. With Uber advantage there, you should be happy to use it proactively, and Tsunami just held it that fraction too long, and really shouldn't have let anyone die.
Yeah. Right, so let's have a look at their defense. Obviously, they've got one soldier holding up on the top, as you usually would. They've got the demo pocket situation going down the bottom. Got a scout over on the flank. He seems to be peeking. And obviously, Uber's roughly 25% in favor of IM. Will they use this when it comes up?
What is going on? Fray... Tsunami's gonna get crunched there. Like, he needs to get back. Alright, he's actually safe. I think Termo is going to get himself killed if he actually is that... Never mind, I'm just totally wrong, like... Tsunami's gonna actually have to force Uber. I thought that was going well for Fray.
So did I, actually.
Then they botched it.
Yeah. So that's very unfortunate for Fray. They are gonna... IM is gonna drip Hellscream there in the lobby.
I had to guess. I'd have to assume that IM didn't know that Tsunami didn't have Uber yet. The way they played it, they wanted to work it. If they just walked like Blackzilla...
Oh, Blackzilla, come on, big pipes, bro.
If they just walked him at the enemy team, they would have had a free point.
Sounds like you've had a bad experience with Blackzilla.
He had a bad experience with himself. I had to infract him. As both teams still just grinding here. Sheep down and boat down. We can clearly see that they've been happy with this sniper scout last hold that is Fray, and don't want to really change. Is that Yuki getting failing rocket jumps once again?
Yeah, no, but he got an awesome scout kill. It was it was really good rocket and then just massive shotgun to the face. Yeah, so Fray all over their point trying to defend it. The Uber has just run out.
Hell behind the point. That's weird. Oh, and they got absolutely munched.
Slaughtered.
Yeah, two people came down to meet them in that front, and one soldier came around behind to meet them. Fray were clearly on top of what was going on there and made quick work of them.
Yeah, sheep going down, getting crunched by boat there at the end as well.
I'm not sure why Ori is at last. He should know that he doesn't have to worry about backups here.
So Termo's got a pink parrot and some braids. Seems both demos are pretty keen on their fashion at the moment.
Well, it's not as bad as Tsunami's.
What is
like,
Tsunami
really?
running?
Summer shades and a party hat.
Is that meant to look like a hipster or?
I don't know.
I think it is. But lots of spam coming in from Fray as IM push in on the two scouts versus soldier and
Bonobo and Bulk. Yeah, that's a nice Uber. That worked really well, and it is really a matter of centimeters whether those work or not, because they were able to catch Bulk out in position. Of course, I say that like Termo comes out post Uber and just gets crunched by the scouts on the right.
I think he actually kind of stayed in. I think that might have been a mid-ear shot that we just witnessed there.
Wow,
and they're going to pick up Soul, and they're going to pick up Tsunami. Going to lose Hellscream.
I think what we saw there is more telling. Like, pushing mid on this map is actually pretty hard. When I see teams just kind of holding mid and then just give it up, it's just man up and hold your ground. You have so much high ground advantage. Your scouts have so much room to work with. Nothing makes me happier when I push into mid and see the other team give it up for me to free because I know how tough it is.
Most definitely. Oh, look at that. So much damage, and they're going to get it. Turmo actually did something really nice there, knowing they were jumping at him. He actually laid 2 stickies and used the force of it to jump away and do a bit of damage on them. I was quite impressed with that.
Probably an accident.
Yeah.
That was mean.
It was mean. No
I'm a mean person.
Yeah. Name.
Defensive rollout here by IM. Poria going down the drop down. It's very Mackie. As Yuki and Medic come around the corner. Sheep is taken down early, as is the rest of his team.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a bit of rate there.
The upside is it's very easy for Bonobo to retreat from this push. Whoa, Yuki got caught. He didn't mean to do that, and now he has to run around like a goose. Wait, that was a Poria, my wrong soldier.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm watching Yuki. What's going on? Yeah. He will be back up in time for the last push, but
yeah, really short respawns on defense. Like, really short. On
yeah,
Snakewater, it's like 25
seconds. Yeah, stupid ones. Well, Snakewater lasts is horrible no matter what anyway. Yuki's gonna get bounced around like a little child's thing. Oh, nice midi by Blackzilla. Bulk there on Snowblind pops him up and finishes him off. Very nice. So Tsunami and Ori is still up. I'm gonna go and find where Ori is. Oh, Ori! Ori, that was an awesome place. It's not gonna happen, he's gonna get mulched, but that was an awesome place to hold.
Just walks through a doorway with like 5 stickies.
Problem. Bonobo's just started healing. It's probably not going to come to much looking...
Yeah, both medics there had a fair amount of time where they weren't healing. So it pretty much cancels each other out. As Fray want to push straight away through Valley. The medic isn't there yet. Okay, Termid changes his mind, jumps back up. And we fall back into more of a default stalemate.
So Uber's really even, and Fray, their playstyle hasn't really changed. Still getting quite aggressive at times.
I like that. I think you have to stick to your strengths. It's not that it's been serving them poorly, it's just a few little times, small decisions. And yeah, look, aggression there, paid absolute dividends.
Wow,
yeah, signature Uber kills the medic. You can always count on him using his first sticky to fly at you and then the next two to bounce your medic up. They're like a child's plaything.
Yeah.
He did get taken down, but it doesn't really matter. Bulk's gonna have to... Wow, the respawns are almost up in time. They're gonna land on
and he misses
Bonobo.
the midi. How is Bonobo still up? Scout on point. They've successfully managed to hold it so far. They're going to get Snowblind as well. That's pretty much killed any chance of them pushing right now. And on the last point, it looks like IM is going to take this advantage. They're not fucking around. They've got 3-player advantage. They're going to go for it. Look at this. Bulk jumping at corner. They're going to pick up Turmo. He's going to get the stickies in on corner so he can cap that point up. IM obviously does not like getting pushed back to the last. You see it every time they push off last. They come out like, no, I did not like that. This is not happening again.
Yeah, it was a nice push off, very fast and quick. I think, whoa, as Hell takes down Tsunami, I think that was a drop duper. I heard a little bit of fizzle.
Yeah, it wasn't close enough.
Yeah, that's definitely going to eat at Fray's confidence after basically having that round secured up and then just making a judgment error based on respawn times. As,
speaking of that, oh my god. That decision. Oh, they did get a Poria. Oh, well, Turmo sniping from
they're collapsing. Hell just picks off solo players on their own. Everyone is trying to win the game single-handedly now. And IM are just going to ball up and go to last any second now.
Ball up, I like the way you said that. People in stream chat, yes I am checking it. Zach, you should be checking it too. HUD reload scheme. And so they've got the pyro and sniper defense. Looks like they're going to swap that pyro out, but...
Interesting timing. I think Boat underestimates how... actually, it's pretty hard to hold last with that Uber. I've seen it done though. I reckon he should have just played it conservative. They are going to probably take down Tomo. Yep, Uber doing a lot of work here. Tsunami is almost at Uber, but he's not healing. Would have been better if he'd died early.
Yeah.
And that will be that.
Good match, alright. Righto, so we're going to have to wait 90 seconds for the STV to catch up. Of course, No Mercy and I are in the match server right now, casting, in our streamer. Big Zach from Asia Fortress is in the STV casting, so that there's a bit of a delay. Don't want no stream cheating. And, yeah, so in about 90 seconds we're going to head off over to the second map, but give me your thoughts, No Mercy, on how that went. Did it go as you expected it to?
Yes, it did. Is that a boring answer?
No,
it kind of
well,
is what I expected. I thought IM would win this map. They just seem to play like more clumped together, and I think it's actually a really tough map to primary demo on because it's so big and open in a lot of areas. You know, I wasn't expecting that exact score. I'm glad that Fray got a cap, and to be honest, I expected them to get a few more.
I was thinking it was going to be a lot closer, but yet again, I was expecting IM to even in their state of not playing too much to punish Fray when they did overstep a bit.
I feel like every time I watch this map, I learn something different about it. Like last time I watched the map, it felt like whoever wins the rollout wins the round, and this game honestly felt like don't derp into last if you've got advantage because respawn waves are really quick. Just go as a team for the sure win.
You see that all the time, though.
Uber's won last every single time, and player advantage didn't.
Yeah. No, you definitely see that all the time. Look at Bonobo just filling up the scout with arrows. But, yeah, you see it just all the time, capping up. They leave one person to cap, and then they try and push forward with half players, and respawn is just, they come out. I don't know. It's probably just the design of the you know, that final cap point. It's just, yeah, it's along with the respawn wave.
It's a more closed room than people give it credit. They think that like a scout advantage is enough to go on, or like soldier advantage, or that players respawn really quickly, and
yeah. Well, we saw Bulk just standing at the back before reloading his stuff in the middle of that fight, and then he had a big spam alley in front.
Well, that's the other thing. It could just be your product of individual prowess. Like IM might just have a really good handle on how to hold last.
Oh
I wasn't really watching what they were doing.
Just go and have a look at the scout. I'm not too sure which one it is. I don't want to change. Oh well. Anyway,
try to operate scout.
Before we change the map, because that will kill my recording program, I'm going to end the recording here. If you're watching this on YouTube, there should be a suggested link to the right of you, or a link in the description below to go and check out the second map. And you never know, at this rate it's not looking likely, but we may get lucky and see a third map tonight. This is Capping for a Cause 3. I'm Griever. I've been joined by No Mercy, and this is 1D versus IM Intel. We'll see you on the next map.